Max and Stacy, could you pitch the audience on why they should move to El Salvador?
El Salvador is Bitcoin country. It is led by Lorenzo de Medici of our day. It is Renaissance 2.0. It is Enlightenment 2.0. The government gets the fuck out of your way if you're here to build, if you're here to just live like a Bitcoiner lives. Like there is no cantilever cups running the freaking government here. So in terms of like Marty Benton, what he lives in America, he's an American, and Europeans and Americans have a different perspective on things because they haven't had 200 years of blatant, violent, forcible colonization, crooks, cantillionaires confiscating their wealth and sovereignty for 200 years. El Salvador has. And now they have found a superpower. And their superpower is not only President Bukele, but that President Bukele is a Bitcoiner. And he sees it. They see, everybody here sees the response from allegedly the most mighty superpower and empire in the history of the universe of human beings, right? Well, why are they so fucking scared of us? Well, they're scared because President Bukele is Lorenzo de Medici of our day. Renaissance 2.0 is coming. El Salvador will be Florence 2.0. And we all know Florence 1.0 from today because it was so powerful, because it was so mighty. And it took humans out of the dark ages and brought us into a period of Renaissance and then Enlightenment and amazing things we created, discovery, architecture, art, all of that stuff. We flourished. Humans flourished. People flourished. Governments did not. And so this is a sort of period that will be set in motion. So I think this is the place to be. President Bukele says, like, El Salvador, we can make it. Where we are going is to the place we want to be. And that includes anybody who moves here, anybody who wants to build the place that you want to be, you want to see, you can do it here. And I know it. I know it for a fact because that's why we're fucking here. So shut the fuck up and move here, Marty.
Max?
Well, I think my recommendation would be don't try to time things perfectly. A lot of people going back to World War II, they didn't believe what was happening in Germany and they didn't leave and they regretted not leaving. A lot of people did leave, some famous people like Einstein and others. I think in the United States, you have to understand that we're going into a third world war. It's a continuation of the second, which is a continuation of the First World War. A lot of the same political forces are once again coming together for a war. And if you're caught in the crosshairs of that, you're going to get killed. So if you want to live, come to the savior, El Salvador. I think there's going to be such a madhouse at the airports because they're going to have plane loads of people coming in and they won't have the infrastructure to handle it. I mean, I would say don't come to El Salvador because I don't need the aggravation of having 5 million Americans, trying to rush get into El Salvador. It's going to be a pain in the ass. So maybe, but since you're a nice guy and I like you, I'll tell you the truth. But if I'm going to talk to Bloomberg or somebody else, I'll say don't come because I don't want those assholes here. I just want real people here. I want Bitcoiners. I don't want assholes.